What's up, guys? Dr. Donald. This is
Dr. Ben.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about low back pain, and we're going to start off with how we typically arrange what people fall, the categories what people fall under, whether they have pain bending forward or pain bending backwards, what we call flexion or extension intolerance. So take it away.
Yeah, so flexion just means bending forward when we're talking about the spine. So this would be an example of flexion. So a flexion intolerant person is someone that does not tolerate this position. And typically this position is going to manifest itself like if you're bending down to tie your shoe, if you are getting in and out of a car. Very commonly, if you cough or sneeze, or just bear down really hard, whatever activity you're doing, you might feel low back pain. Another time with this is standing for long periods of time, you start to get that pain in your back. And this could be a sign that you are flexion intolerant, meaning your body does not want to go into flexion.
Mm-hmm. And this is probably by far the most common that we see. Oftentimes it's like that's why people are afraid to deadlift or pick something up if they've had back pain in the past. But by no means you're not stuck like that forever. And what is the other direction?
Extension. So that's moving, let me show you, the exact opposite way, going backwards. So that's where you get pain anytime your back arches, or sometimes you'll stand up, and as you're standing up it gets really, really uncomfortable to lean back, and you're almost standing in this stooped over position because it's really painful. Then you are extension intolerant, meaning your body does not like to go into extension. And one quick point I want to make about this is we're not trying to diagnose what your condition is. All we're trying to do right now is determine, does your body have a directional preference, meaning does it like to go in a direction? So for many people, if going into flexion, you are flexion intolerant, then doing an extension-based program or a program that avoids flexion and moves in the opposite direction is the way to go. And this can help substantially decrease symptoms.
Absolutely. It just gives us a framework and where to put each person in general buckets, right? And that gives us a better idea of what exercises or movements or daily drills that would be best for you, okay? Anything else you want to add to that?
I think that's it. We're going to go into, for those of you who are interested in some of the science behind it, we are going to introduce a couple different explanations on why we think people may be flexion or extension intolerant, why they have a directional bias, and we're going to talk about attractor state models and
a lot of different stuff, pain cycles, breaking the pain cycles, micro breaks, all these different concepts that kind of tie into low back pain. We'll be releasing different blogs and videos to give you some instruction and information and more knowledge on what's going on with your body and why things are happening, so you have a little bit more background and you can learn how to help yourself and manage those symptoms with a little bit of guidance from people like us. If it's not through us, find people like us that will take the time to listen to your story, create a solution for you, and help you along the way.
And then for those of you that are not nerds like us, you can completely skip all the science stuff, and what we're going to do is just give you a quick way to determine what direction you should move in and potentially provide you with solutions for that.
Beautiful. So I guess